Hi, this is Michael Anthony Peroutka, Anne Arundel County Councilman for District 5, analyzing Bill number 8314. Now, the public hearing and vote on this bill was scheduled for January 5th, 2015. Now, this is an ordinance concerning construction codes and permits for agricultural buildings in the county. Agricultural property owners in the county have had some recent success beginning in 2012 with reducing the burden of the county permit process. The permitting process can be costly and can unnecessarily prolong the time required to build agricultural buildings. Generally, all property owners, but especially farmers, have suffered under burdensome planning and zoning requirements, particularly with building inspections and with permits. So let's go to our questions and analyze this bill. Question 1, again, is designed to determine if the bill violates the U.S. Constitution. In my view, this bill does not. In fact, I believe this measure tends to strengthen Fifth Amendment and English common law protections by decreasing zoning requirements. Question 2 is designed to determine if the bill violates the Constitution of Maryland. This bill, again, does not. In fact, this bill tends to increase property protection. Question 3 is designed to determine if the bill violates the Anne Arundel County Charter. This bill, I believe, does not violate the Charter. Question 4 asks whether the proposed legislation is in accordance with biblical standards for law and government. And in my view, this law supports the biblical principle of the Dominion Mandate, which allows for and provides for the personal benefit from labor and property. This legislation supports property rights by increasing self-determination. Question 5 asks if the legislation negatively impacts citizens' rights. In my view, this legislation increases economic freedom by not requiring permits to build certain agricultural buildings, thus reducing the costs and the time frame for construction. Question 6 asks whether the time frames were adequate for appropriate review and consideration of the legislation. Now, although the bill was proposed within the time frame described in the Charter, the bill again was not circulated to the Council for comment or review prior to inclusion on the legislative calendar. And this makes it a little more difficult for citizens or the Council members to have sufficient time to consider any possible broader impact of the legislation. Question 7 asks whether the terms used in the legislation are clearly defined. This bill does, in fact, provide clarifying language for existing code and provide specific criteria. Question 8 concerns personnel appointments and does not appear to apply here. Question 9 asks whether funds are being generated by the legislation, and again, this does not apply here. And question 10 asks whether the legislation calls for spending, and if so, whether that spending satisfies a cost-benefit analysis. That question also doesn't seem to apply here. In summary, I believe that this legislation increases the self-determination of the property owner and reduces permit requirements, thereby increasing economic freedom. And as councilman, I supported this bill because even if only in a small way, it increases individual liberty, protects personal property, and increases the opportunity for economic freedom. Given all these considerations, I voted for the bill, and I'm happy to say that the bill passed unanimously. So I hope this review of my analysis of Bill 8314 has been helpful to you. This is Michael Anthony Peroutka, Anne Arundel County Councilman for District 5, and I thank you.